that sound? What is happening? Hello and welcome. We got right into it really quickly, which was a mistake. Because I be out here forgetting, acting like this is my first rodeo. It's not my first rodeo. But I keep doing all of these things that make me feel like it's... One of these days, I promise, one of these days I will get it. And we were just going to be so pleasantly surprised. I'm going to go live and it's going to be like, wow, you got everything right. And that day, when that day happens, we'll all play the lotto. And we're all going to win. So it's going to end up being like lottery winnings divided by like, you know, all 10 people that are concurrently watching across all platforms. It's not much. It's not many of us. But, yeah, it's better than no people. Yeah, that day, we're all 10 of us going to split the winnings. So it's not going to be super high millions, but it's not going to be zero. Because I just went live without popping out the chats, without turning on Social Stream Ninja. So we out here running chat blind. Love that for me. I forgot that I need to individually, every single time, edit the title of the video on Kick. So there's also that. Love that for me. Good job, me. One of these days we're going to like pretend to be professional and actually get everything right. First time go. But that day is not today. Today we are, as Emily D. Baker says, whop. We are professionals. On the bright side, my microphone is on this time, so there's that. Because sometimes we still be having those streams where I start talking and my phone is muted. I mean, not my phone, my microphone. I can't hear anything you're saying, John. So, like, just so you know, I'm not going to respond because I can't hear you. I have my in-ears in and I have a Bluetooth that's playing music. Okay, I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost there. I'm so close. I'm so close. Hold on. Which one of these is the tab that I need? This tab? No. Which is the one that I need? This one. What is happening? Chaos. Well, hello and welcome. My name is Natalie, and we are here at Natalie's Cacophony of Chaos, which we have rebranded to, and I think y'all can guess why that's our new name.
You just admitted to being racist?
What are you even talking about?
I said, do not respond if you are racist, and then you didn't respond.
No. I already told you that I can't hear you. I have music in ears for whenever Teddy comes in.
That's pretty racist.
This child. Okay. Discord gaming video voice widget is on. Haven't changed Twitch's title yet. Might want to get it onto that. What is the current title that I'm working on? Yep, Summer Twitch drops. Playing Palia. See, the chaos isn't just me. Mini chaos over here be making things harder for me, as if he doesn't understand that I have a hard time when I get interrupted. He just has way too much time interrupting me on purpose. And then seeing me flounder as I try to get it together. Alright, not even paying attention to the fact that you are talking. Because I can't hear you, I could just hear your voice. I am not humoring your shenanigans, sir. Shenaniganery. And my butterfly over here keeps knocking into my Bluetooth. Let me move it down. So we got a little bit of lighting right now, but it's bothering me. I'm already sweating. I'm already sweating in 2 of the 3 spots that I sweat. So I have y'all can't see, fortunately. I don't think y'all can see. Don't look that hard. I have a sweat mustache going on, and I have a sweat headband starting. I have to figure out a not so hot way. Well, I know one of the ways is if, oh God, and I'm just, one of the ways that I could solve this problem is if I get a new camera. Feel free to donate. on Ko-Fi, so I can get a camera that focuses on low light. Yes, I'm wearing pigtails, and I have butterflies in my hair. I took my makeup off on stream previously, the face makeup, not the eye makeup. I love that on. It was looking too cute. Are you gonna go in the voice chat? I mean, I'm in there regardless. So I don't. And for anyone who hasn't noticed, if y'all notice eventually, I'm hoping y'all notice eventually, I am slowly, finally, systematically changing out all my banners. They don't all fit completely, but I mean, it works. I'll have to make a smaller condensed version of the banner for a couple of the sites, but we're not there yet. All right. Yeah, I put my hair up in pigtails. I mean, you didn't have to hurry here. Like, Teddy, I'm Dominican. The first 10 minutes of the stream, we're not actually getting into the game. You know this about me. Come on now. Today is not our first rodeo. Even though every time I start a stream, it does seem like it's my first rodeo. But I've been doing this for a while. Okay. It has been an interesting couple of hours. After the last stream, I took John out to do his outside food day. Well, as soon as I walked in the door, there was the first batch call for Instacart, so I took it. And I took it specifically because I had to go pick up some decorations for the cake, and the batch was at my local Walmart. So I was like, ooh, 2 in 1. I gotta go to Walmart anyways. Now I'm not going to Walmart for free. I essentially get paid because I'll be on the clock. So I did that. Then I had like 2 more errands to run while I was out, and then I came home and I was like, you know what? I'm in a relatively good mood and it's still kind of early. Let's go stream Palia for anybody else who hasn't gotten all the drops. I got my music going. I have the in-ears for whenever Teddy's able to come into the Discord voice chat. And I have a great mood. I mean, I'm generally not in a bad mood. I may be in an uncomfortable mood sometimes. Maybe a little cranky mood sometimes. But overall, I'm in a pretty good mood because I had been having some internal struggles with the whole the fact that I need money. Everybody struggles with that. But because of many, many limitations, namely, that I haven't gotten any callbacks from any jobs that I actually qualified and able to do. I've been trying to do gig work, and it hasn't panned out consistently, not panned out. And finally, I got a recommendation when I had taken my family up north last month. I got a recommendation from one of my uncles. He was like, oh, you know, my daughter's doing Instacart right now because of same thing. She's having some time constraints because her fiance is having a lot of medical issues recently, so she kind of like works around the schedule of his care, and she's doing Instacart and she's making enough to take care of making ends meet. So I had downloaded Instacart and Instacart Shopper, and I set myself as ooh, look, we have a chair. Oh, I will sit. Look at it. I feel like a tiny person, and I feel like a child in my parents' chair. It's cute. Let's water this chair. So I had registered myself on Instacart Shopper, and then on 2 separate days, I had put myself as online to kind of see how many calls might come through and just kind of to get the hang for the app. And a couple of calls came in, and it was looking like they would average out to about, with not counting tips in my local area, about $9 per shopping trip. Some came in much higher, and the lowest was like $8.90 something. So I was like, okay, this similar effort to when I used to do DoorDash and Uber, and pays much better. Okay, so this is looking viable. That's how I felt the first time I got on it. But then the next time I was like, you know what? I'm noticing that there's not a lot of opportunities. Like, not a lot of calls are coming, batches are coming in. I the first day, there were only like 3 came in, and I wasn't planning on taking any of them. I was just wanting to see how it was when it was live. And then the next time that I went online, it was only like 2 batches popped up for me to be able to try to take in like a 2-hour period. This isn't like I went online for 30 minutes. The first time I was online for like 3 hours, and the second time it was for 2 hours. And I was starting to get nervous about the possibilities and lack of possibilities. I was getting nervous because I was really counting on the possibility of making money doing the gigs, until I get a call back from a job, a regular job, office type job. And I had completely forgotten something very, very important. And that is that on Instacart, you can't take batches that have cold or hot foods until you take the quiz for that. And you're not allowed to take the quiz for that until you complete your first delivery. So I wasn't getting on the app no orders that had any cold or hot foods I wasn't able to even see them coming in. So it's like, I didn't realize that until today, really. I did the first pickup, it didn't have any food, and after I dropped it off, I went back into the app because I remembered, oh right, that quiz about the cold foods. I thought it was just cold foods, but as I was taking the quiz, it's cold and hot foods. And that's when, as I was taking the quiz, like the light bulb turned on, like, Natalie, you're an idiot.
Wait, the what?
The light bulb turned on?
Oh, I thought you said black.
This whole time when I was logged on, I was like so doubtful about my ability to get calls, and it was because I hadn't done my first delivery. But now that I've done my first delivery and I took the quiz and I confirmed to them that I have insulated bags to be able to transport cold and hot foods, when I go online again on Friday, I'll be able to even see a lot more pickups, because basically all of the batches that were showing up for me were things that had no food items. Well, everything in the entire order had to be non-perishable for it to even populate on the app for me, because I basically didn't have the qualifications to do anything more than that. And now that we do have the qualifications, I've submitted my photos of my insulated bags, because you always got to have insulated bags if you have distant family and you take road trips. Especially considering I have family that's almost in Canada, Manchester, and farther up north in New Hampshire. So I'm in a good mood because I'm relieved. Because I had started feeling worried about, like, oh God, I need this gig work thing to do something in the I need it to work. I need to make money while I'm waiting to hear back from other jobs. I'm still applying for regular jobs, but not hearing back. But now I'm like, the joy of relief is like, whew. It's amazing. I need more fertilizer. Yeah. Do I have it? No, I don't have any. I'll have to make some. All I ever think about is you. Got me hypnotized, so mesmerized, and I just want to know all that we could be, where this thing could go. Crazy. Oh, hold on. My bad. That was not on purpose. I tapped a button on the stream deck as I was moving the keyboard away from me. I'm trying to walk away. Going away. For fertilize it all so it grows beautifully. And even though some of these weren't starred seeds, maybe it'll still give us starred crops if we fertilize it. I don't know if that's how the mechanics works, but I can hope. Also, I did do the thing that I talked about in the stream this early afternoon. I tried cooking fish, and it did end up being made more financial sense. Considering time and stuff, it just made sense. What is happening?
You're saying that like an apology for making sure. And you're saying
So grilled fish with,
sorry.
it takes 15 seconds. You can do it really quick by yourself. There's like no way of messing this up. And if you've been fishing the entire time that you've been playing, which I have, and have a large repertoire of the fish, then it's a viable option. It does give you random amounts of money, which I found interesting. Also, why does the fire look like it's grilling mushrooms? Okay, that's some interesting fish. Grilled fish. Grilled mushroom. Tastes like fish. I think that mushroom has gone bad. Alright. So this one will give us 99. And this one will give us 103. There's no rhyme or reason, but it's fine. I have a lot of fish. I'm gonna make like 2 more of these because I ended up last stream upgrading my inventory rather than getting the iron chest. Iron chest is what I need, right? It's the next one that I need. Ah, that's so cute. Ah, so cute. Alright, 2 more. I said 2 more, right? Boop. I have a lot of fish in my inventory, and I'm running out of space in my plot inventory anyways. So, it's 2 birds. 1 stone. Got some really weird mushrooms, man. Those some magical mushrooms for real. They just turn into fish as soon as you grab them. This one is 127. Alright. Does the price just go up the more you make? I'm gonna keep making them then. Let's make some more randomly priced fish. Cheers. Que yo no estoy en casa. A mi corazón ya le ha fallado en ocasiones. So if you don't have a lot of people playing with you, this is an option for making money, because making money selling foods is a little easier if you have a lot of friends to cook with you, because it's very easy to mess up the cooking when you got to do a bunch of steps and you're all by yourself. Not that I have any personal experience, I've just heard from other people. Que lo que digan, seguir enamorado de ti. Let's see, this one is 147, and these are 150. Okay. Low effort. Look at all this. I'm not completely out of fish. I still got 50. Well, 48, I guess. And I'm not too concerned, because so far all the fish that I had in my inventory are fish that are not part of the temple missions. So I'm not like, it's not like I'm accidentally gonna grill a fish that I need for that. I have a lot of fish that I need to put in to the temple missions. They are just fish that are avoiding me. Like the plague. Well, like one would avoid the plague. Oh. Dun 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 dun. Are you excited for tomorrow? She's like, eh. It was a little bit of a, I hope you like your gift, because you gave very vague descriptions.
Yeah, I don't really
Alright, this fish is gonna sell for $150. These two are $165, and this one $225. Ooh, my goodness, I need to go fishing. But I still have a lot of fish, so I'm gonna grill some more fish. Grill some more starfish. Because I am solo right now, so this is a lot easier than risking a whole bunch of other resources. Now, when Teddy joins me and we could do some team cooking, yeah, we'll do that. I should figure out what recipe I have that is the one that pays the most. Because farming takes a couple of in-game day cycles for things to grow. And this is just fishing and 15 seconds. Let me see. And these two fish are $285. Are they just going up in price the more? I'm gonna try this. Will the next ones be more? Are they just going up more in price the more? That's weird. I'm flooding the market with fish and the price is going up. This is the opposite of the supply and demand standards. Uno más, uno más, uno más. Que mis ojos se despierten con la luz de tu mirada. Yo a Dios le pido que mi madre no se muera y que mi padre me recuerde. A Dios le pido. Okay. Oh, all three are the same price. And they are all $300. It has gone up. Let's try it one more time. Do you have to step away from the grill every time for the price to go up? Questions. Inquiring minds would like to know. Que mi pueblo no derrame tanta sangre y se levante mi gente. Arte se trata mi cielo. Un segundo más de vida para darte y mi corazón entero entregarte. Un segundo más de vida para darte y siempre yo quedarme. Un segundo más de vida yo. A Dios le pido que si me muero sea de amor. Sea de... Why did you say 60? I feel like that's inaccurate. Y que de tu voz este corazón todos los días a Dios le pido. Alright, let's see. Oh, all three of them are the same price and 300. I think we're capped at 300. I'm gonna check it one more time. Uno más, última vez. Just to see if we are capped at 300 per fish, which is pretty good. Con la luz de tu mirada yo a Dios le pido que mi padre me recuerde. A Dios le pido que se me vayas mi vida. Nom 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 noms. Un segundo más de vida para amarte y mi corazón entero entregarte. Un segundo más de vida para darte y a tu lado para siempre yo quedarme. Un segundo más de vida yo A Dios le pido que si me muero sea de amor, si me enamoro sea de vos. Y si tu voz es de corazón. Alright, all three and 300. I guess that's where we're maxed. But I mean, that's not bad. 300 per fish. Low effort, 15 seconds. No chance of burning it. Let's go catch some more fish. Well, actually, let me get rid of a couple of things that are in my inventory. Yo adios le pido. Put that away. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, John, it's almost like the chaos is contagious.
You see, I've gotten really good at doing cinematic sequences where I'm barely holding on to my phone by the table.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
I mean, you just saw it.
Oh. I'm gonna go fishing to get more fish to make more money. Okay, so we maxed out at 300, so now I want to figure out how does that reset? Do I need to leave my home plot for it to reset? Questions. Don't I have a... No, I have a tripod. I have a microphone arm. Miss Insane Witch, shouldn't you be sleeping? It's late where you're at. You need to rest. I need you to be healthy because I advocate for health. But also, thank you for stopping in. I am appreciative, but I value your health. And sleep is important.
Hello.
Hello, and we have Titty in the chat. Are you in the game?
Not yet. Mrs. Sandwich probably has the Palia bug. She
has a
downloaded it
Palia.
for the first time.
Oh, I mean, it do be getting under your skin. Alright, well, you know what? I don't feel like, no, I don't feel like walking. I'm about to spend 50 gold.
She didn't know it was free.
Oh, I didn't know it was free. I didn't know it was gonna be free. I was so hyped about being part of the closed beta because I felt so special. And then it's like, no, it's a free to play game. And I'm like, man, Singularity 6, you out here making me feel just slightly less special. But I do have an exclusive glider. Like my glider, which I didn't know, Teddy's the one who pointed it out. My glider is slightly different. It's because I was part of the closed beta. Yeah. As they used to say back in my day when we were not politically correct at all ever. You're so special. Special ed. There's nothing wrong with special ed. I was special ed. Like I was literally in gifted class, which is part of the special ed programming. But, you know, that's not the special ed that we're talking about. But they do fall under one financial umbrella when it comes to the Department of Education, so they weren't wrong. Oh. Yeah, I don't like playing with the... Honestly, you know what, Ms. Insane Witch? That is one of the reasons why I didn't really play after the game went live. After the game went, like, yeah, cool, beta, fun and all. But after the game went live, I just wasn't into it because it was on the computer. And then when Teddy told me that it was on the Switch, I was like, what? What? Because now I can play it with a remote. But I'm right here with you. I was so meh about this game until Teddy told me it's on the Switch. I was like, it's on the Switch? Well, I guess we're playing it. I heard sounds. What are the sounds? Lisa Hirschkorn is now following. Hello. Thank you for following. Welcome to the chaos. That is Natalie's Cacophony of Chaos. That is not our name just because I like the sound of it. I do like the way it sounds. It's also because, I mean, chaos just be following me around like a bad habit. I'm okay. You know what, Miss Witch? I'm okay with the keyboard when with certain games. So I play Fae Farm, and I love it. I love it, namely because of my clickety clackety keyboard that Teddy got me. I love this thing, and you just, whenever I'm playing it, you just hear me going so ham on this keyboard. Like, you hear more keyboard than anything else. You hear more keyboard than me talking. Do you play this game too, Lisa? You know, now that I think about it, with regards to my clickety-clackety keyboard, when I was initially playing Palia, when I was testing it out, I just had the laptop keyboard, because Teddy got me this keyboard for Christmas. And I think, if I'm not misremembering timelines, I think the closed beta was before Christmas. Maybe if I'd had my clickety-clackety mechanical keyboard, I would have enjoyed it more. But maybe not, because I really enjoy it. Streaming is chaos. Because we be out here looking like it's our first rodeo. It's not. We've been doing it for a while, and one of these days, Lisa, I'll get it down. One of these days, I'll start my stream, and I will actually seem to be a professional. We'll have all the chats popped out. Social Stream Ninja will be activated and open, and all of our music will be on where it needs to be, and all of our widgets will be working properly, and all of the platforms that we're streaming to will have the correct title and thumbnail. And you know, maybe, cherry on top, on the other platforms that we're not streaming, I'll actually send out notifications that we're going live. But one day, we'll actually have a streaming schedule. Crazy. I've been streaming for a year and a half almost. Is it a year and 2 months, a year and 3 months, something like that. Yeah, one of these days we'll do this like we've been content creating since 2016. Yeah, it would be great if I was consistent. But you know what, Lisa? I'm consistently inconsistent. If there's one thing you can count on, is that I'm gonna be inconsistent. I wasn't at first with the live streaming. Honestly, when we started live streaming, I streamed every day. At first I was streaming 6 days a week. I kept that up for like 2 weeks. By week 3, I was like, oh, we're gonna tone it down to like 5 days a week. And I think we kept it at about 5 days a week until I was in Dominican Republic, right, Teddy?
Yeah.
And then when I was in Dominican Republic, when I was at my brother's house where I had consistent electricity and internet, because, you know, low-key, it's a third world country. So in the capital city, at my brother's house, we were still doing about 4 days a week. And then I went to my hometown, and I'm from the country. Thank you. I will see you next time, Miss Insane Witch, and maybe we can all play together. Hopefully you're able to get a remote, and we can all play together. Do some house tours. Even though Teddy's house is going to be the best, like hands down. Jenny's in my house can't hold a candle to his. He's like rich over there. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. I am working on upgrading my banners and stuff. I have the banners. I've had the banners forever. Teddy has sent me the banners. He made them for me. Well, I made my own banners, actually. I made my banner, and he made the... What are they called, Teddy? The things you made?
Panels?
The panels. Teddy made my panels, and I made my banner. I'm in the process of changing all my banners to the Natalie's Cacophony of Chaos because we rebranded. Because it's too much chaos happening to just keep it as, you know, Natalie Adulting. Because the channel name Natalie Adulting kind of gives you expectations that we were not meeting. But Natalie's Cacophony of Chaos, You know what you're getting into. I mean, no you don't. You have an idea. But you gotta just find out as you go along. It's when actually I have the air conditioner out now. So maybe maybe. Oh, that's the link tree. Teddy's my mod. So you can go ahead and click on the link for the link tree. It's got all my socials updated. Since we rebranded, I did update the link tree. So all the links are properly going to the current usernames. Ooh, I don't. This one's special. I haven't gotten too many of these. I think I've only gotten like 3. But yeah, as far as like the appearance goes, I make my own banners and Teddy makes my panels. Teddy also designs my Twitch emojis and does the mods and reads things for me. Teddy is my better half. He is objectively better than me at everything. Except giving birth to children, obviously. I got you beat on that. I don't need your commentary, Peanut Gallery. Thank you.
Okay, I will thank
No,
you
give
for
me
it.
all of the
Thank
commentary.
you for
Give
the
me all your
statement.
commentary. I love
will
your
never speak to
No,
you
speak to
again.
me all you want. I love your commentary. It's just that sometimes it's a little scathing. And it hurts. But I'm in a really good mood, so please give me all the commentary. I can handle it today. I can handle all of your shenanigans and commentary because I'm in a pretty good mood. I said I can handle all your shenanigans and commentary. He's messing with me. Kids are like such a double-edged sword. They're simultaneously the best and most problematic thing to happen to most people. I wouldn't change it for the world. I mean, he is just existence itself. But sometimes he's a little bit too savage. I have some pretty tough skin because, like I've mentioned many a times, I was 17 when I joined the army. I have no choice but to have tough skin. But sometimes, even my leathery crocodile skin, ooh, it get hurt. It get hurt by his shenanigans. Hey, why aren't my bombs working? Also, how did you teleport through the river? Sir, stop cheating. What kind of bombs are these? Because they are basura. Standard smoke bomb. They're not doing much. Let me try it on this snail. Pew. Okay, it was just that guy. Okay. It was just the crab. It was glitching just to get on my nerves. El amor que te olvida y estoy pidiéndole a Dios un buen amor que de su abrigo. Dándole amor. It's so vicious. I feel like is it just me or does it seem like just a tad vicious when you like throw the smoke bombs at the insects? I feel like if you were throwing so viciously at real living creatures, you'd probably kill them. I mean, they're gonna die regardless because you're putting them into your not infinity pocket. This isn't Zelda. It's not an infinity pocket. Ooh, Baharasenia. I don't think I'd gotten that one before. Maybe I did and I just didn't remember. I should be fishing. Why am I catching these things that I can't grill on the fire? That I can't easily grill on the fire. These things are not gonna
Because they give you plushies.
They give you plushies? Which ones?
The glow one, the glow bugs.
Oh, well, hold on. Let's. Oh, wait, no. Don't look.
The
Don't.
lunar fairy moth is the blue moth. The green glow bug the ladybug, and the stag beetle that's in the rocks and killing her.
Oh. Let's obliterate all these lightning bugs then. You can, it's in the link tree. Teddy shared the link tree. And also my chat bot just put it in there. So the Instagram, John, can you stop? Can you please stop making fart sounds? You know the microphone picks all that up. I'm gonna deduct allowance from you. If you keep making fart sounds while I'm live streaming. It is not your birthday. Tomorrow's your birthday, and that doesn't excuse you making fart sounds on a live stream.
I don't see anything.
This is not that kind of channel, sir.
I don't see anything.
I just have to play back the video! That is all the proof that's necessary.
Please do this right now.
I can't, I'm in the middle of a live stream.
Right here live.
There is no such thing. I make a concerted effort to tell you the truth about everything that's not supposed to be a surprise.
What did you get me for my birthday?
It's a surprise. I literally just said
You're right, we do get our early Christmas.
it's not Christmas.
At 12 a.m. we get the early Christmas.
It's not Christmas. And I didn't get you enough gifts for you to open one early. That's Christmas type stuffs.
It's December 23rd.
No. When July comes, I haven't recovered from December. So even though he
Then
gets
it's
pretty
gonna
decent
come
birthday,
December 22nd.
but then you're gonna be sorely saddened. You're gonna win a sad feeling for Christmas.
Please explain to me about the parrot house of December 21st.
If it was, you pretty much just be getting a sad feeling for Christmas. So be glad that that is not actually the case.
Here's how the parrot house of December 20th.
It's not. Time is going by quickly. We're already halfway done the year, but it's not going that quickly.
December 19th.
No. Shenaniganeries. It is not. So what happened to your birthday? Did you just skip your birthday this year? You're just eternally 12 now? You're eternally 12 now? What are you, a 45-year-old woman? I said, so you're eternally 12?
When did I say that?
Well, because you skipped your birthday.
No, I didn't.
I mean, I don't remember your birthday. Because apparently, according to you, it's already December again. That would be mortifying. That'd be a sad December, because...
Add me to your party.
Party! Party! What are you talking about? I'm not talking to you.
You said you don't remember my birthday.
Yeah, because you said it's December. If it's already December, I'm...
Hey, was 5 months ago. Yeah.
Shenaniganery over here. I mean, time is going by quickly. Have a good time, Lisa. That was another bot. For anyone who didn't notice, part of the reason why I was ignoring the person with the allegedly Lisa Hirschscorn name is because the initial conversation, it could have been a real legit subscriber viewer, but as the conversation went on, I realized that it was one of those people that is running this script. Hopefully they got it for free and they didn't end up paying for it, but they're running this script to like try and get people to like hire them for their art. And I'm like, first of all, I have banners on all my socials, so like I don't know what they're talking about. Like, it would look better if I did the stuff that's already done. The only thing I didn't have with panels, and Teddy's gonna show me how to figure out the panel situation, like tomorrow or today. I mean, I think I got it figured out. I could probably make it work, but I have banners. I have all the overlays on my live streams, and that's like the same pitch they come up with every time, like, oh, your channel would do so much better if you personalized it. I'm like, they all have banners. They have descriptions. Like, what more do you want? And then they're like, oh, could you look at my portfolio? And you look at their portfolio, and it's for stuff that literally I already have. Like, I am gaming. I can't have a whole bunch of other extra things on the screen, like covering up the game. Like, I am tiny in the corner, and the rest of the thing is the game, because the game is the main deal. I already have so many overlays. I have the chat overlay. I have my lower thirds. I have the emoji wall every time people do emojis. I have the Actually, why do I have the keyboard? I don't need to see the keyboard. We're not playing Fae Farm. Let me put that away. I'm glad I was ranting.
I was just about to play it for real.
Key press hero widget. Put that away. We don't need to see that. But, like, I have a bunch of stuff that is on there, but you don't see it until people, like, when people follow. I have the thing that follows. You know, I got the donation ticker. I have the donation little overlay. I have the view count. It's not like they're coming here and it's just like a person's face and the game, or like you're playing the game. I'm not saying I'm the most professional person, because obviously I'm not monetized, so there's a lot of things that are limited by that. But I would not say that generally you could look at my streams or you could look at my social medias and be like, oh yeah, you're a total noob. Let me help you with giving you art that is for stuff that you already have art for. Like, I mean, even like, oh god, it's just, I know that they're just trying to do whatever they're trying to do the way that I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do with the streaming, but it's just, it gets kind of frustrating, because it's like they don't even bother to adjust the script that they pick up wherever it is they're picking it up from. Like, honestly, I pray to God that these people aren't out here paying for somebody's digital course on how to make money on the internet. It's like, I hope they're not getting got over this, because I would feel really terrible. As I understand, we're all trying to make money, but if you're out here spending money trying to, like, do this thing, and probably most of the time they don't even, if they even get anybody to take them up on their offer, because it's somebody who doesn't know how to use any of the softwares and doesn't have any. Oh, okay, it went back down. It's not at 300 anymore. It went down to 165. Let's see if it goes up every time I add new fish to it. Every time I sell new fish. Like, I don't know. It seems like a script that is almost so identical one to the other that I have to stop myself. I have to stop myself now every time they come in, because within like 4 words I'm like, oh, this is another person trying to pitch me on their portfolio, their art portfolio, which I think half of it is AI and low quality. Like, if I want low quality artwork, I do it myself. I have my own tablet. Thank you very much. And it's not even that low quality if I put effort into it. But I feel bad, because I spend money on this endeavor. I've spent a lot of money on content creation over the years, and especially within the last year. I have 2 keyboards. I have a keyboard that goes to the Switch. Well, I didn't buy this keyboard. Teddy bought me this keyboard. But, like, I have a lot of stuff. I have a gaming laptop. I have the Stream Deck. I have the, podcasting mic. And I also have my lavalier mics. I have 2 monitors. I have 2 cameras. 2 webcams, because I have 2 professional cameras for my other endeavors. But I've invested into this endeavor. I've bought pretty much every game that I've bought in the last year and a half has been for game streaming, so I understand investing into it. But the thing is, in my own estimation, everything that I have purchased is usable in multiple ways. So even if at any time I stop streaming, I can still easily do work from home because I have 2 displays. I can edit videos on Premiere Pro if I ever feel like getting back on Premiere Pro. I can gig work like that, do in Premiere Pro. It'll take a lot of time, and I don't want to do it, but I could because I have a machine that can handle it. Like, I owned a Switch before I started streaming, and it's just like a lot of these things are usable, multi-purpose. I'm not putting money into something that's only usable in this endeavor, and if this endeavor doesn't work, I'm just completely out this money because I can use all of this for a lot of other things that I do anyway. All of my crafting with the Cricut and all of the things that I'm planning on doing with the 3D printer when we move and I buy the 3D printer and the laser engraver, all that stuff could simultaneously run off of my pretty hefty heavy-duty laptop, and then I have all the different displays. I can multi-purpose use these things that are initially purchased for the purpose of live streaming, but that's like not the only thing it's for. But the way I see it, when it comes to these like scammy digital courses that people pay for, and they just give them a script, and then the people keep going into people's live streams and running the exact same, like tens and dozens and hundreds of people running the exact same script. It's like, come on. Come on. Really? This is, you're not, there's no rate of return on that. Like, what are you going, that is just a scam. Like, what are you getting back from that? How are you going to use that for something else? I can repurpose everything that I have invested into streaming because it's multi-purpose. None of this is a course. Anything that I needed to learn, I've either found it out by taking a college course, which for me is paid for with the VA, my post 9/11 GI Bill either pays for it, or post 9/11 GI Bill. That's what my education plan is called.
What?
Yeah, because there was a Montgomery GI Bill. It went up to 300. So I'll take a college course for it that's covered by the VA, so it's not coming out of pocket, or I'll watch free videos or ask other people that I know that are doing it, because, you know, I don't see myself, and these courses aren't cheap. Like, yeah, some of them maybe you'll catch one that's like on sale, great price, $75. But for a lot of people, that's $75 that they couldn't afford to waste, that they couldn't afford to put into something that is 9 out of 10 times not going to work out for them. It's like getting into an MLM. It's like getting into an MLM and not being a great salesperson who's mildly sociopathic and narcissistic and super charismatic. That's why I don't get into MLMs, because I'm super charismatic and I can sell salt to a snail, but it's the sociopathic part that I have an issue with, and the narcissistic part. But I mean, you kind of have to, because it's like a cult. You have to be sold on the thing. And my thing is, some of the things are great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that all MLM products are trash. They're not all trash. Some of them are kind of okay. Some of them, ridiculous as it may sound to some people, are actually even worth their price because they're just that good. I'm not plugging them here just because I buy them. That's my business. I'm not plugging them. However, I do believe that there are some products that some MLMs have that are kind of pretty good, and I buy them. But that doesn't mean I'm going to sit here and just be like, oh, I'm going to join this MLM because it's got a great product that I like and I buy. Because the whole concept of the MLM is just like, I don't like it. That's why I stopped selling cars too. I was great at it. Don't get me wrong. I was great at it. At first, there was a learning curve. I wasn't making much money like the first month that I was in it. But after that I was doing great. However, I still felt scummy. No, they don't. Because if I give a good deal, then I'm shorting my commission check. Now it may be different because I know that a lot of dealerships are going away from the commission only way of being, which is how it was when I was selling cars. A lot of dealerships in my area, even the one that I used to work at, has actually gone to commission, base plus commission, and you know, you're kind of free to be a little bit less pushy and a little bit less scummy when you yay, thank you, Teddy. Okay, let's look at the menus and see which pays the most when you sell it. That's 50, that's not much. Petite fives, that's 81, not much. And the cake gets you 188, and a little bit more if it's a starred cake. But let's see what from the things that you can make on the stove. Let's see, spicy stir fry 50, spicy crab 88, 116, 36, 47, 130, 124. I kind of just want to make this because it looks delicious. Let's make some spicy rice cakes. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with quality ingredients. Because we're bougie. The only time that I have sold a product that I didn't cringe at it and I love selling it, I would consider selling it again if I didn't have to go through the whole re-licensing process, was final expense life insurance. If y'all are out here not having life insurance, let me tell you, final expense, super easy, super affordable, super easy to get the payout for your family. It's not something exceptional. You're not out here getting like $200,000 worth of coverage or whatever. It is just for final expense. So, you know, you're getting $15,000, $20,000, maybe $50,000 worth of coverage. And it's really just to cover the final bills that you have when you pass, and to cover the funeral and stuff like that. So really important. A lot of people don't realize the stress and cost when you pass to your family. And part of the process for most insurances that offer final expense is sending the agent or having the agent that sells you the policy sit down with you, and you go over and decide like all of the specifics of how you want. Do you want to be buried? Do you want to be cremated? Like all of the things that you want at your final resting place. And all of that is recorded with the agency that sells you the policy. A lot of policies are only like this is not sponsored. I want everybody to be taken care of because I don't want you to get to the end of your life and all you're leaving for your family is a burden. Because most of us, when we're alive, we don't want to burden our families. We don't want to do that to them. So policies
I'm being summoned. I'll be right back.
Okay. Like a lot of policies are super affordable because you're not getting a large amount. It's not like a term life or whole life where you're getting like $150,000 or $300,000. You're literally just getting what you need to cover your final expenses. And when you sit down with an agent and you describe the things that you want to do, they go through the whole process. And it's as simple as the flowers that you want and the coffin that you want if you want to be buried or if you want to be cremated. And it kind of gets together all of the cost of what these things are going to be, an estimated cost. And then you go and leave that with them. And you let your family know, like, hey, I have this policy with this company. This is the number that you dial in the event of my passing. And you call them. They usually say, hey, send us the death certificate so we can verify that the person has actually passed. And as soon as that formality is done, they're like, okay, cool. We're going to either start the process of sending you the check or send an agent out to you to sit down with you and go over the final wishes of your loved one, so that when your family is going through the sadness of the fact that you've just passed. They don't have to think about where the money's going to come from for, for grandma's coffin. How did mom want her funeral to go? You don't get people getting themselves into debt trying to give you all of the luxuries after you've passed that you weren't able to enjoy while you were alive. Because most of our trespasses are forgotten about when you're gone. It's just human nature. Like, oh, this person's gone. I mostly only remember the good things about them. And that also helps with, like, the final bills, because when a person passes, the electric company doesn't immediately know. They're not going to stop charging, like all of those credit cards, all of those things are left, and some stuff gets inherited. So, if you have to cover, the last month of rent so that wherever they were living doesn't put a lock on the door and you can't even get their belongings out. Those are things that you don't really think about. But when somebody sits down with you and talks to you about final expense life insurance policy, those are the kind of things that you're trained to talk about to help people realize, like, oh, these are all the little things that I never thought about that are important. And they're going to have to get addressed. Like, your final month of rent doesn't get forgiven just because you died. Ooh, this one went up to $360. How nice.
Wow.
300. And how much was this one?
Why do you never
$322.
listen to me?
John, I already told you that I am listening to music and I have my in-ears in because Teddy's streaming with me. What is it? What?
I thought of a really good strategy.
For what?
For getting people to buy life insurance.
What?
It's better get the life insurance.
I'm pretty sure that's a crime, John.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure
How
that I am 90% sure that's a crime.
That's not 100%.
It's not 100, but I could confidently.
I like those odds.
Yeah, that would be considered under duress. So even if you sign the contract, you could still get out of it. I've thought about it. Okay, let me say this. I have thought about going back into selling life insurance. However, I love final expense. It is a product that I believe in, so I can sell the pants off of it. However, I've not found any insurance companies in my current area that have a position for a life insurance salesperson that is just for final expense. And the product that pays the most, pays the agencies the most, and it pays the agents the most is whole life. Whole life is a scam. I don't stand by it. However, because that is the product that brings the companies the most money, that's what they're always trying to get you to do. I stand for term life and final expense. I maintain term life. I have term life until John turns 25. After that, he can take care of himself. All my final expenses are covered by the VA. But, like, whole life is a whole heap of problems. Because one of the things they don't tell a lot of people about, obviously, because they're trying to make a sale. Whole life policies are subject to inheritance tax and a whole bunch of other issues that go with it. I'm not sure how the ramifications as far as like inheritance tax goes, how it varies from whole life and term life. But I mean, term life is still kind of important if you have people counting on you for things. So I have a little one. So he's not that little, but he's my little one. So I do have term until he turns 25. And if I didn't have everything final expense covered by the VA, I would I would have a final expense policy. If I could find a life insurance company that would be like, yeah, sure, you can be exclusively final expense, I would be like, I'm there, and I would work full time, no problem. I was gonna say I would work 50 hours, which is full plus overtime. But it's just something that I really believe in. It's a product that I genuinely believe in, and I believe that it's important for people to have that. Because one of the reasons why I think it's so important is actually it's a secondary item. I think a lot of people don't sit down and think about the end and all that it entails. So when someone comes to you and talks to you about final expense and you decide to have a sit down with them and be like, okay, I'll listen to your pitch, they bring up a lot of things that most people aren't sitting here thinking about. They talk to you about, do you have a will? Have you looked into a living will? Because it's not just a regular will. There's a living will. There's who's going to have a durable power of attorney if you're incapacitated due to like an injury, a major injury, or like you're in a coma. I think most people don't realize that if you go into a coma, your family can't just call up the companies that have your debt and be like, hey, I'm the parent of so-and-so. They're in a coma. I need to be able to temporarily shut down their electricity or garbage or pay their rent or deal with their credit cards. Like, they don't just have access because you're incapacitated. Because they are going to immediately say, do you have a power of attorney? And the last thing you're going to think about when you have someone in a coma is like, oh, I don't just automatically get access to their stuff without a power of attorney. Most people don't even think about having a power of attorney in place. And a lot of people will think, oh, well, I have a will, so I'm good. And it's like, well, do you have a living will? Because sometimes you're alive, but you're incapacitated. So what do you want to be done? How long do you want doctors to try and resuscitate you? Who do you want to be in charge of your finances while you're incapacitated or in a coma? Who's the person who has your permission to call all your credit cards, to call the car loan? So your car could get repoed and you're in a coma because those documents are just not in place, because a lot of people don't think about these things. Because it seems like one of those things that just, oh, that's never going to happen. It's never going to happen until it does. La la la, la la la. I'm out here. I really am out here being like Dear Abby. Con for Life was right. He's like, I can't wait to see you do like a Dear Abby kind of thing. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. And yeah, here I am. Out here giving advice. Newspaper corner. I think when you're young and healthy, or like you haven't been faced with mortality, you don't think about these things. But when you're in the military, you're forced to face these things. That you get told, like, they make you make a will. They make you update your will. They make you do the, power of attorneys and all the stuff, and who can talk for you and all of the things. So you kind of just get in the habit. And you get in the habit of updating your will regularly, because they make you update your will every time you get deployed, and they make you update your life insurance information and your beneficiaries every time you deploy. Because every time you deploy, you run the risk of dying. So they're like trying to make sure that everything's copacetic. Call me señorita. I didn't need you. La la la, la la la. Guess we should go. Let's weed this first. Guess we should go fishing. Let's go fishing while we wait for Teddy to come back, so we can make the more intricate foods that pay better. So if you happen to be out there listening to this live stream and you've never thought about not just having like a will, but having a living will and a power of attorney in case anything does happen to you, and because having a living will doesn't necessarily guarantee that companies are going to acquiesce to that. They'll generally separately also want a power of attorney, or you could have a limited power of attorney that says this person is allowed rob a writer. Like this person's allowed to sell my car. Like if you're in a coma, call me rob a writer, she's stealing from your kids. Who is stealing from your kids? But limited power of attorney. Don't just do like an open-ended one, like you just have rights. No. You specify this person for this period of time is able to represent me under these situations. Like if I'm in a coma, I am stealing from the kids. Wow. Well, I guess the kids have nothing because I am financially challenged. I guess if you steal from kids, you don't get much.
Stealing from the homeless now.
I'm stealing from the homeless? That would be so terrible. That would be a terrible human being who does that.
Sounds like that's
I don't think I'm a terrible human being. Stealing in general is bad. This person just said that I am stealing from your kids. Call me rob a writer. Rob. What does that look like? It should be pronounced as
I can't read that.
Roberiter.
I lost. Wait, what?
Look. Right here. Can you see it?
Yeah, Bob.
Rob a writer? Rob a reader? Robbing a burrito?
I'm disappointed.
You're disappointed in me because I can't pronounce things? English is my second language.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. What is English then?
Your first language.
It is not. It may sound like that sometimes, but it's not.
First language. Spanish is your other first language.
My other first language? That's not possible if I didn't. I was not learning them concurrently. I was not.
You've been learning English since you were learning Spanish.
No, I started learning English when I was 7. Well, I started speaking English when I was 7. I started learning English when I was 6.
You started learning Spanish when you were 6.
No, it's not how that
I
works.
was there.
But anyways, as I was saying, yeah, if y'all are out here listening to this stream and it hasn't occurred to you because you're feeling young and you're feeling healthy and all these things, consider it. Put all these things in place because you never know. You don't know what you don't know, and you don't know what could happen. And like, what if you lose your job? Okay, so just think about this scenario. You get hit by a car. You're in a coma, and you're not working, so you're not bringing in an income, and nobody in your family can afford to pay for your car note. So they can't just sell your car. So it's like, if there's no legal documents in place to take care of that unfortunate situation, your car getting repoed. You're waking up from that coma 3 months later, and you got evicted, your car got repoed, all of your credit cards are in collection, and your credit score is 431. That's a very specific number. I don't know why I chose that out of a hat, but no, my credit score has never been that low. I've also never been in a coma. Huh? No, those things.
That's actually how I lost my
Back in 99? You weren't even alive back in 99. I'm putting my in-ears back in. Like, you really never think about. You don't generally think about, not never, but you rarely think about these things unless you are faced with mortality, unless you're faced with how, like, you're here one minute and you're not the next. And sometimes you think you're covered. And you think you're good. And that is where you didn't actually sit down and run the numbers. I had a friend, one of the close friends that I've lost. One of my close military friends that I've lost. There has been a couple, and there was one of them. He went to replace us from my first deployment. Got caught in a brownout, which is when it's essentially a sandstorm. And it was nighttime, and he passed. And he had the standard military life insurance. I think at that time they were jacking it up. They were making you take out at least $1 million or $500,000. I think pre-deployment, like for deployment, I think at that time they were essentially forcing us to jack it up to either $500,000. I think it was $500,000. And it sounds like a lot, and nobody liked the deduction out of their paycheck, but here's the thing. Nobody thinks they're going to be the person that doesn't make it back. And unfortunately, he was one of the people that didn't make it back. Him and his wife had 5 kids. And even though $500,000 is a lot of money, it's not that much. Because they were younger kids. I don't think any of them were even teenagers. I think the oldest was a preteen. So, like, the increased deduction for the policy is, like, annoying. But you always think it's not going to be you until it is. And then all of a sudden, $500,000 doesn't look like much. $500,000 doesn't get your kids through college when you have 5 kids. Granted, like, it's not like they were going to have to worry about funeral expenses. They were living on base, so they didn't have to worry about a mortgage, but, you know, their life fell apart. Like, that woman is now having to receive a coffin with a flag, where she was expecting to, in 12 months, well, not 12, it had already been 2 months since he was in country, so, like, she was expecting in 10 months to get her husband back, and to try to figure out a way around the distance that naturally happens when you're far away from each other for a year. And she ended up having to figure out how to single mom life to 5 kids and receive a coffin with a flag on it. You never think it's going to be you until it is.
That reminds me of what happened back in 1999.
And it always seems like a lot of money until you realize that it's not. And there's a certain thing about being in the military and being a military spouse where somewhere you are aware that your person may not come back. It's not that you're never aware of it. It's just one of those things where you're always hoping that it's not you. And when it happens, it always feels like, oh my God, how could this happen? Because every military person knows that they might not make it home. And we kind of make that choice. But there's also this kind of like, this low-key expectation that you are going to make it back. And every military spouse has something different. I mean, something similar where they're like, on a certain level, they understand what they're signing up for. Like, you're signing up for a marriage to a person that has a higher risk of death than your average Joe Schmo working at you know, advanced or working at the college or, you know, selling cars or any of those jobs other than firefighters and cops. But if you marry those people, you're also signing up for that. Like, you kind of are mildly aware of what you're signing up for. But there's a part of you that's always like, I hope it's never me. And if it ever does become you, it's like, it always feels like it came out of left field. Badru, I want some more apples from you. Yes, I would like some more apples. Please. Do I have enough? I do. I have just enough for one more apple. So all that to say, make sure your documentation is in place because you never know what can happen.
What do you want?
And it's just good to prepare. Whoa, that person is small and walking backwards. Oh, that person is stuck midair. I love those glitches. They're so fun. Would you be my shuck? No, would she? Oh, we're only at level 3. I think I need you to be at level... I need her to be at 4 to be able to ask her to be my shup. Well, to ask her to be my shup and have her say yes. If I'm not mistaken, that's what Teddy told me, that you need to be at 4 hearts. Alright, I'm gonna look on the map. What do I got going on? Oh, nobody has any kind of marks on them for me. You know what? I should actually go to Mirror Pond Ruins because I need to take new pictures of all the missions that I need to do. I think I deleted the old photos that I took like 3 months ago because I finished most of those missions that I took pictures of, so obviously no need to keep them. Ba-da-da-da. I need another story, something to get off my chest. My life gets kinda boring. Need something that I can confess. Till all my sleeves are stained red from all the truth that I've said. Come by it honestly, I swear. Thought you saw me wink, no, I've been on the brink. So tell me what you want to hear, something that you like goes ears. Sick of all the insincere. All my secrets away this time. Take other pictures. I need a giant goldfish, got it. I need void ray and a garden, wait, a vampire crab. I've not found a single one of these. Long-nosed unicorn fish. Oh, I don't even know where I can find the medallions. Oh, that's a lot of fish. I need to do a lot of fishing. Tell me what you want to hear. I should also figure out where I need to go to unlock this. When is Teddy coming back? Because he'll probably tell me. Because he probably knows. I'm sure at one point... Okay, come on. It's an apple pie. Don't I have the recipe for this? Oh, I think I could make this. Good thing I came back here. I don't have any of these fish, I don't think. This time... Or any of these insects. I don't know where to get the medallions. I'm sure that I should know where to go, but I don't. So I gotta wait for Teddy, so I could ask him. This is the fastest route. I could Google it, but I think it'd be faster to just wait for Teddy. So I'm gonna tell you anything that you want to hear. I think if I go fishing a lot, I will see, maybe I'll have the chance of catching one of those fishies. Fishes, fishes, fishes. And you know the perfect line. I think I'm gonna fish from here a little bit. Secrets away. Well, not from here. From that little swampy looking lake thing over there. I'm gonna give all my secrets away. So I'll fish here a little bit. Ooh, wait. Grab this. Needed for cooking. Can't just pass up cooking equipment. Ingredients. So I'm gonna do 5 with glowworms, 5 with regular worms. My secrets away. And then I'll move on to the next fishing spot. Oh, well that's a wash. This time. Caught another one. We belong together, and you know that I'm right. Why do you play with my heart? Why do you play with my mind? Said we'd be forever, said it'd never die. How could you love me and leave me and never say goodbye? Without holding you tight, deep down inside. Whew. That's 4. Got 1 more. And then switching to regular. To the end of the road, still I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me, I belong to you. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Got it. Next kind of bait. Bait switch and position switch. You just don't realize you've never been there before. It's only your first time. You know, these sounded so much more romantic when I was a teenager and a preteen. These sounded so much more romantic in the 90s. Now I'm like, well, sus. Well, sus. Love me again like you loved me before. This time I want you to love me much more. Although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me, I belong to you. Oh, to the end of the road. That's 3. Yeah, 2 more. It's unnatural. Okay, that's enough. No. No. Oh, go, 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 go. It's your birthday. Party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip a party like it's your birthday. I found a new fish. I'm in that. I ain't in no. So come give me a hug. God, it's so inappropriate. I'm still vibing. Like, I'm jamming to it, you know? 50 Cent bringing back memories to my childhood. But, I can't, in good conscience, sing these out loud. Because now I'm actually looking at the lyrics. I'm like, these are really inappropriate. Walk, live. 50, you hot. Hey, I'm loco. Alright, let's move on to something that I can. But she wouldn't listen. She left before I had the chance to say that would mend the things that were broken. Now it's all too late to gone away. Every night you cry yourself to sleep, thinking, why does this happen to me? Everybody will have to be so gone. Hard to believe that it's not over tonight. Just give me one more chance to make it right. I won't go home without you. The taste of her breath I'll never get over. Skip that line. Away. The weight of the things that remained unspoken built up so much it crushed us every day. Every night you cry yourself to me. This happened to me. Everybody. Is that 3 or 4? I think that's 3. I do believe that it's not over tonight. Just give me one more chance to make it right. Was your uncle here? You shouldn't. Oh, or you're talking to your bestie. Your microphone does work. It's just terrible on your headphones. I forgot to take John's phone to get fixed yesterday. And today, I didn't really have that on my schedule. I have to do it tomorrow. I never let you go. That's 4 if I'm not mistaken. It might be 4. It might be 5. It's not over tonight. Need one more chance to make it right. Checking on the chat. Checking on the chat. Checking on the chat. It's not over tonight. Oh, it didn't seem like it was updating. I was just trying to make sure that it's updating. I'll make it through the night. I won't go home without you. Rumble. Oh, Facebook never pops up on Social Stream Ninja. But if you go on Facebook, you do see the chats. It's kind of odd that way. It's odd in that regard. Alright, so now let's go to the other side and switch baits. Because I'm pretty sure that was 5. Although, you know, I might consider fishing from the same place with different bait. It's too late now. It's not too late. I just don't feel like staying in the same place. Ooh. Let's get a fish we've never caught before. I've caught this before. Be around. Enchanted pupfish. Fish so tiny. That's definitely catch and release. And I believed in everything you said to me.
Hello.
Hello, welcome back. There was something I wanted to ask you, but I already forgot. What was it? I'll remember
Older
eventually.
people with technology. The older people need help with technology. I'm sorry, I was away for a long time.
Oh goodness, that's the story of my life. It's fine. And I'm like kind of low-key be getting so annoyed by it. And I'm at the point right now where I don't even school my face anymore, and I think I know it makes my mom feel bad because I always just like so exasperated, like, what is it now? What an appropriate thing that you put into a public message that should have gone to a private message. The crazy thing is, when I'm not around, they can handle all their stuff. My mom told me, she's like, yeah, but it's just easier when you do it. Okay. I found one fish that I hadn't found before. Oh, I remembered what I wanted to ask you. I haven't found the 4th temple. Where is that? I'll show you what I'm talking about. 'Cause that was a very vague description. Precision not found. Hold on.
The temple roots.
Yeah, temple. I'm missing a temple. So 3 years from now, be long gone. I'd stand up and punch them. 'Cause they're all wrong, yeah. Last kiss, so cherish until we meet again. Hold on. I'm not sure if it's the roots that I'm missing. Let us look. Because I'm missing the 4th one, the farthest one. The farthest to the right one. Is that the roots?
Yeah.
Where do I find that? How do I trigger that?
You have to unlock it first.
How do I unlock it?
See, you see this keeper of waves? And the keeper of whatever the other one is. Keeper of flames, keeper of waves. You gotta complete those missions first.
Ew, how do I complete those missions? Because I don't even know who I'm supposed to talk to. I've been running around talking to all the villagers. All the NPCs.
They're kind of hidden. I could show you where they're at. Invite them to your party.
Ba-dum-bum.
Like these hidden rooms that you have to find, and there's like a terminal where you have to put a password in. You gotta figure out what the password is, and then it unlocks one part. You gotta do it like 3 times, and then unlocks 3 things to unlock the temple.
Throw the dang bomb! Ah!
That's the one you get a plushie out of.
I think think I've caught one of those bugs before. I might already have the plushie then. Over the curve with another lady. If you took it there, first of all, let me say.
Invite me to your party.
I did. I
I
already
didn't get
did.
it.
It even came up in the chat.
I didn't get it.
See the screen? You invited Teddy to your party?
I got it now.
Somebody's inside. Say my name, say my name. Cricket. Cricky. Oh, you want multiple
No.
bombs.
Now invite me to yours. Oh wait, I'm already on your server. Never mind.
No one is around you, Seven. We're running game.
The first one is this way.
Where are you? Hold on, let me eat first. Alright, where are you on the map? Whee! Where are you? You are not here.
He was right next to me, and now you're right here. I'm right
Where?
here across the river. I'm right in front of you.
Why was the green dot not showing up and why weren't you on the map? Alright.
I have no idea. Sometimes it messes up. You gotta switch servers for it to show.
It's a glitching. It's a glitching. Oh, I've been here before. I think if I've been to a place already, I'll tend to like not go back. Was I supposed to come back?
You gotta figure out the password to enter inside the console. Oh wait, all right. Go to Garden Lockdown Protocols.
Okay.
Disengage.
I did. Goodbye.
Exit.
Keeper of waves.
All right, that one should be done.
Find the arrow flow over.
Now you gotta find two more.
Oh.
The other two are in Bahari.
Alright. Bahari. Where is the nearest teleportation device?
Straight ahead.
Wow. Boop. Centro Stables. Hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. I got all I need.
It's like Miss Insane Witch joined the Discord.
What?
Miss Insane Witch joined the Discord.
Oh, yours or mine?
Yours.
Oh, cool. I'm not looking at it, so I'm not even paying attention to.
I don't promote mine.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I know that the voice chat is private, but I didn't know that meant that you weren't like calling people over to yours at all.
Pull up your map, see if it's highlighted.
Buttons. Respond. Oh, I'm trying to zoom out. What, is it this? Because I haven't found anything here.
That one?
Here? I've gone to
Yeah.
this area so many times. I've found nothing. Let's teleport, though.
I'll show you where it's at.
Hideaway bluffs. Hideaway? It is hiding away. I've been here so many times. The last 3 times that I streamed, I went there at least once every time. Every stream. But it's actually been twice per stream at least. And I went there twice when I was playing, not streaming. Alright.
Go to the area and then I'll show you. I can't see your map.
Oh, map. I'm the map. I'm the map. On the
If I remember.
mountains
Hopefully I remember.
of my life, to the one who set me there. I will lift my eyes to the one who sees me there. Down on the mountain. Okay, I am. It's glowing on my screen. Do you see the strip is glowing? Do I need to get on the water chute? Because that's what I've been doing. Because I can't climb, free climb all the way up. Where are you? Oh.
I'm looking. Trying to remember where it's at.
It's just something on the ground? Okay, great. I'm glitching. Love that for me.
I don't remember it being over here.
I'll pull up my map. The flag is over here, flag on the play, but I've constantly gone over there and not found anything, so... I mean, the search area is pretty wide.
You should have another one too, right? You should have two of those highlighted on the map.
No, not currently. I only have that and Windy Ruins. I have a thing for that. And then I have one here for this.
Zoom out. Zoom out.
I can't zoom out any more than that.
That's weird. You should have two of those markers on there.
Maybe I have to finish one of the other missions first. Let's see what the missions are for me right now. Let's look at quests. Johnny Quest. Alright, half-boileds. Keeper of Flames. Ask around the village. Keeper of Gales. Find the airflow overseer. Masks that randomly find out the meaning of the mask. I don't know how you can do that. Lost in the wind. Find your shep. Hunger pains. Whalebone. Proof of magic. And special donations. Spread the word. I don't know how to do this one. I've been trying to do this one. I can't figure out how to put flyers up for him. Then everybody wins. Rage redecoration. A whole lot of work. A device in hand. 1 pallium bar, 1 glass pane. Oh, I should go home and get that. 1 pallium bar and 1 glass pane. Boop. Just meditating. Did you have anything there? Did you have?
I'm trying to find the area you need to go. I'm pretty sure it's not in this spot. Pretty sure that marked is for a different mission. I'll find it though.
I'm gonna teleport home real quick so I could do this glass pane and pallium thing. I should probably actually look at my missions. I think there's a couple of them that need ingredients that I have just in storage. I need to wrap presents and do my birthday cards. I'm so excited about the birthday cards because somehow, I don't know how, I ended up finding the most perfect one for my brother. My brother is a cat person, so we got this. Super cute because at least when it comes to me, the best part is true. Where's the envelope for the other one? Did it accidentally leave it in the bag? And the one for John is so funny, but it's really long, so I'm actually just gonna read it. It says, "A son as handsome, intelligent, creative, and talented as you deserves a really fabulous birthday gift. Please continue to enjoy your exceptional genes for years to come." That was like, I feel like I wrote that. It's so funny. That card was made for me to give to John. Lloran las rosas, quiero estar sin ti, lloran celosas. Pallium. I don't have any pallium bars? Oh, okay. Let me come over here. Pew! Craft some bars. Yo lloro por ti.
Yes, he's here.
Is it my brother?
No, it's the IRS.
All my income is non-taxable. Keep it pushing, IRS. It's extra funny because he like popped his head out and it just looked like, here's Johnny. But they're just like, no, it's not your brother, it's the IRS.
Pay your taxes.
Huh? I don't have any taxes. I filled out my taxes and they said I owed nothing.
But yours is at the door.
What was it? Glass. Pew. ¿Por qué no puedo estar sin ti? Lloran celosa. De que no quieras ya venir. Y entre otras cosas. I had to take pictures of all the things that I'm missing because I don't remember what all I still needed to take to the temples. And now I gotta look if this new fish that I found is one of the fish. I don't think so. I should bake an apple pie. Do I not have the recipe for apple pie? Because it's kind of odd. Okay, this is not one of the fish that I need. I'll store it for later. Do I not have the recipe for apple pie? Because I feel like I should have that recipe. Oh, how do I get the recipe for apple pie?
I think you need to. I think it's in Delilah's room.
Oh,
You gotta reach the. You gotta get her key to her bedroom.
I'm not friends with anybody. I can't get that. How do you make Delilah your friend? What do you have to gift her?
You ask her, and she'll tell you.
But then I gotta read.
Yeah, you gotta read.
That's terrible. Then I gotta listen when she talks. Well, I mean, if she was actually talking, it'd be a lot easier. I'm gonna wait for this pallium bar. And then... I'm gonna see if the mission is done. I guess it takes 5 more minutes to do the bar pallium. So I should probably just go start talking to people in the village. In the meantime, instead of just standing around doing nothings. Because I don't have enough fish to keep doing my little
Why
fish
don't you
trick.
just request it? Give you one.
That's a good idea. My request has been weird recently because I had requested some stone and then I received it and it wouldn't let me do for like 2 days. It wasn't letting me do new requests. Like my 4 requests turned into, instead of 4 requests daily, like 4 requests interdaily. Request an item. Boop. Request an item. Wrong button. Ain't no need to go outside. Ain't no need. Can't you see, can't you see? Ain't all that I don't mind. But the
Oh, snap.
telephone is singing, ringing, it's too late, don't pick it up. We don't need, we
I
got
found it.
everything.
It was in this cave where we fell down in.
Oh.
It was just in a different hole. I was in a different hole.
Oh, okay, let me get myself to teleportation, to the nearest teleportation place. To the alarm, wake up slow. Ooh, wake up slow. I'm coming, hardly even know it. When I try to show you, a bit to keep up. Waking up too early, maybe we can sleep in. Making banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend now. We can pretend it all the time. Why this song out here reminded me that I cried during Curious George the movie.
What?
I cried during Curious George the movie.
You did?
Yeah.
It's really sad.
Like that one Christmas movie? What was the name of that movie again?
Living Stellar.
Interstellar?
No, Living Stellar.
It's such an amazing Christmas movie. It really brings you to tears. No, we like literally, actually, I cried. We're watching this movie and we're all getting like teary-eyed and stuff, and it's just like, oh yeah, this is definitely a Christmas movie. I mean, we were all into it. It was a good movie, but like, yeah, just what you're trying to do for Christmas, cry. When it got to the really sad part where everybody, even my dad, was like a little misty-eyed, and like we're all like trying to hold back tears. They just like, my dad is so like low-key funny. He's like really calm. So like calm Hispanic dads, when they say funny stuff, it's just like next level. And he just goes like, "Yeah, this was the greatest movie you could have picked for Christmas." It's just like, like, yeah, Dad, I know, it's such a great Christmas movie.
I didn't even cry.
But you said you were close.
I don't remember.
I remember.
I did the
Was Mama cooking? Was Mama cooking?
I think
Wait, what just happened? Hold on. Did I just do a ground roll into teleportation back up above ground? What? I didn't need to go back up. That was an unnecessary glitch. Where did I go wrong?
actually
Oh, you're already in there? Oh, well, I'm coming.
can get you back. He works for Windows.
Is it all the way at the bottom?
No, yeah, climb back up.
Ah. I almost want us to make a Make that like a family tradition now. Just watch Interstellar for Christmas. It's here? Mi vida, siempre le pido al Señor por ti. Alright, girl. What are you? Ah! How annoying. What the hell are you doing? Just climb. That's one of the most annoying glitches, like when you're at the edge of something and it wants to like it's so unsure. Mysterious tunnel. Like it doesn't want to let you get over. Can we stop glitching? Hello, user. Please enter an action. Log in. Look to the capital. The capital of what? Like the capital of what? What is the capital? Okay. Sadie's not telling me, so I'm gonna Google it.
The capital is. Hold on. No, because you weren't supposed to go in there yet. There's tablets around that give you clues. You're supposed to read the tablets. But obviously you're not going to read them, so let me read them for you.
Are you gonna go to the tablets and read them? You don't remember?
No, I don't. We press A.
Please enter access code 2.
C. E.
I think it's out of order. According to Google.
R.
And submit. Code accepted. Oh, okay. Menu. Google was wrong. So
Doubted
garden
me.
lockdown protocol. Disengage.
You doubted me this whole time? It's crazy.
I was looking. Keeper of Gales. Because I had already searched it when you said, like, I type really fast. Well, I swipe. Swipe or no swiping. Oh, these are the things that you reads. People reads. You know, the only time I read the fine print because I don't want to get scammed. And I read bedtime stories for John. Which we're getting ready to get into Grimm Brothers fairy tales. I'm excited. He's 13. I no longer feel like he'll get traumatized from them. He'll be 13 tomorrow. My goodness. I have a teenager. I have been a mom for 13 years. It's crazy. I mean, I guess 14 if you count pregnancy, but it doesn't feel like you're being a mom because the baby is just like this happy little go-lucky bundle that's just like doesn't have a choice but to go everywhere with you in your baby bump. But, you know, you gotta be healthy and take care of the child in utero as well. Get on, I'm gonna be the last one standing. Oh, no. Last one landing. Goodness. Being a parent is not easy. It has a lot of hard moments, but God, it's worth it. Alright, so that one disappeared, and now... Is there a new one? No. What do we got in quests? In Johnny Quest. Keeper of Flames, so I gotta ask around the village. Also, let me receive my request. So I could create a new request. So I can create a new mission. What happens now? Did I get a new one?
Yeah, ask Anar. Ask Anar about the temple, about the Keeper of the Flames.
Alright, where's the nearest
And then it
teleportation
should pop
tablet?
up on your map.
Where is the nearest teleportation? Oh, there it is. Bing. Are there 2 areas that are like that where you have to put in a passcode?
All 3 of them.
Oh, I feel like I
The
did
Keeper
it
of
for one of
Waves.
them. I guess I had to actually read
Yeah,
it.
you did it. You did it for the waves, but you didn't disengage the protocol.
Mm.
That's why I didn't. That's why I didn't trigger. Yeah, but to be able to disengage the protocol, you have to put in the passwords,
Oh.
and you find out the passwords by reading the tablets around
Well,
the room.
I guess I read one of the other ones, at least. Well, I guess 2. There's 3. I don't remember. But I mean, they were unlocked, so. Or one of them. I read one of them. I disengaged. The one that I disengaged first. Obviously had to read for that. Alright, let's see. Where is Einar? Oh, why do I have to go to Assure? I don't know. Let's go figure that one out. Where is... Which one's Einar? Halcyon?
The robot by the docks.
I don't remember any of their names anymore.
The robot by Fisherman's Lagoon on the bottom.
Oh, the fishing robot. Alright, I'll get there in a moment. Let's see what Assura wants. Is it a recipe? Is it a recipe? Are you gonna give me a recipe? Because it'd be great if it was. Breath. Oh, it's Wrath. You've got a deal. Sure.
I have to leave for mysterious reasons.
Right, okay. Alright, I have to go fishing! I will do this, and then I will call the stream. So, with that, let's start our wrap-up now. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Do not forget to do all of the social media things. Like, follow, subscribe. Especially turn on the notifications, because we run on let's see what happens time. So, no schedule. The only way to know when I'm going live is turn on the notifications. So you know. And we'll be finding out pretty close to concurrently, because like when you find out is basically about 20 minutes after I find out. Okay. What do I give you? What can I give him? Why did it go into my inventory? Am I supposed to give him something?
Did you press gift by accident? You
Yeah.
can actually give him those shiny pebbles.
Oh, he does like the shiny pebbles. Why can't I select?
Press B and go back in. Wait, why is there a waterlogged chest in that inventory? What the heck is
I don't
going
know.
on?
Okay, I'm gonna leave and come back because let's try this again. There we go. Shiny pebble. Shiny pebble makes you happy. Ooh, we're odd acquaintances now.
Did he give you the information for the
No.
flames?
Maybe now.
Talk to him
He's got
again.
an exclamation mark. May I ask if that is because you experience oneness while fishing? I like fishing, so probably. Like. How to explain like? Try fishing again. Accepted quest. The oneness. Okay, I've returned.
Now that's a completely separate quest.
I'm done with my face flapping. Okay. Alright. Done with my face flapping, apparently. Oh,
That half-boiled mission you have is you're at the. There's 2 pieces of paper you got to pick up at the dock where you're at right now, and you picked up one already.
yes.
It says 1 out of 2.
Yeah.
Is there somewhere another piece of paper on the floor?
Oh,
It's
okay.
for a recipe.
Alright, let me do this fishing so I can talk to Einar since I need him to trigger the next quest. Let me be one with the fishing. Alright, is that good?
I feel much oneness today.
Okay. Is that...
And be your oneness.
How much do I have to fish? So does it just look like a piece of paper? Because I don't even remember what it looked like when I got it last time. When I got the other piece. So it's like around the dock or on the dock? Is it underneath the dock?
On the dock. On the dock. On the dock.
Okay. I don't see anything.
Check by the barrels.
Oh. Onion soup recipe found. I couldn't see anything. Alright. We'll look at my quests right now. Do I need to charge this? Because I
Says
keep...
you gotta catch 5 fish.
Oh. There we go. 1 out of 5 caught. Then ask about the oneness and then see the docks in the evening. Okay, that's gonna take some time. I'm gonna call the stream because it's late and I want to go see my brother. Alright, we're gonna do some game progression when we come back on stream. Look at me out here gaming on a gaming stream like I know what I'm doing. I don't. So with that, boop, ending soon. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Do not forget to subscribe and do all of the social media things, especially the notifications. One of these days, like I said earlier, one of these days I'm going to act like a professional and get on one of these things called a schedule. And then, you know, I'll have like a steady time where you can expect me to show up. Thank you to everyone who was in the stream. I know that there may still be some people who haven't completed their Palia Twitch drops. So probably on Friday I'll stream again, and maybe tomorrow evening, depending on how my boys' birthday goes, because it's a joint birthday with my first treasure, which is my little brother, because I was very involved in him growing up, and my treasure, who I gave birth to. You know, y'all know how it is. We'll call it a 40% chance that there's a stream tomorrow evening. So with that, I'll see you either tomorrow or Friday. Again, notifications. That's how you know. And thanks to Teddy for always taking care of me. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.